Goalkeepers, nervous strikers, they'll deliver. Crowd roars erupted, you can feel the quake. 80,000 voices.
Nigeria's new football generation is absolutely crazy, absolutely insane. The talent pool is absolutely mad, too deep, full of quality. We have the likes of Arierhi Kparobo. Obviously, I've done videos about him, but there are more and more talents that we continue to discover, that we continue to unearth, you know. And at the end of this video, like I always say, I would say the NFF need to do their utmost to get these players on board. First one I want to highlight is Nghouma. Nghouma, pacey, skillful, delightful on the ball, a delight to watch. I think he is a youngster that was at Chelsea's academy, but has since moved to join Liverpool's academy. And I think he was on the bench for a couple of cup games for Liverpool. Amazingly gifted player, nifty footwork. Some have compared him to Bayern Munich's Jamal Musiala, another player that was eligible to play for the Nigerian Super Eagles that the country lost to Germany. And Jamal Musiala was eligible to play for England, Nigeria, and Germany, but he opted to play for Germany. So that tells you the quality of talent this boy is. Nghouma Adigun. He is eligible to play for Nigeria. He is very skillful, delightful on the ball. For me, I think he's right up there in terms of top talent, talent in terms of players when they're on the ball that are delightful to watch, the kind of players you would want to pay tickets to go see. And I know a lot of people will come up with this sort of statement to say he is a youngster, you can't bring him into the Super Eagles. Now, for me, I'll say this back to you. How about Super Eagles becomes our strategy? You bring these players in, you get them capped up, and then you let them play for the under 18s, under 20s, under 21s. Or even if you don't want to do that, you can, show them that you mean business. Get them in with your under 20s, and they grow that way. Now, that's for Nghouma, delightful player, amazingly talented player. And then, of course, we have Noah Adedeji Sternberg, delightfully gifted player, eligible to play for Belgium and to play for Nigeria. His teammates with, Tolu Arokodare, who I think obviously is a top talent, and I think he will be obviously heading. He could be heading to Newcastle if certain reports are believed. Bayern Munich are said to have him on their books as well in terms of players that they would like to sign. So let's see how that shakes out. But talking about Noah Sternberg, I've done a reaction video to his skills, to his abilities. You can check out that video right after you finish watching this one. It's a delight to watch. He can play on either flank. He can also, I think, do a fairly decent job as a number 10, but I think his more favored position is wide on the left. And that wide left position, we have Ademola Lookman now, but we need to get more, depth in terms of quality, not just numbers. And I think he fits the mold perfectly. And a lot of people say, oh, this is dual national, oh, we don't want to beg anybody. This is not a question of you begging anybody. This is a question of you taking advantage of the talent pool that you have. Every country is doing this, guys. We can't just let things keep slipping out of our hands. That's why I've just talked about these players. You have Jamal Musiala slip out of your hand. You have Bukayo Saka slip out of your hands. You can't keep letting top talents go if you want to win, if you want to win the top honors. Recently, there was a Nigerian player, a player that was eligible from Canada, and then he switched over to play for Nigeria originally, and then he switched over to nationalize to play for Canada. So that tells you that you have these players available. The NFF needs to act quickly. So Noah Sternberg, another amazingly talented player. Please leave in the comment section if you want to see me do a massive reaction video to all these players. In fact, I think I'm going to do it. So let me know if you'd like to watch it in the comment section. And then I want to talk about who else. I'll talk about Tyreek George. Tyreek George is another top player. Obviously, you've seen him play for Chelsea. He scored his first Premier League goal, for the club. And he's been growing in leaps and bounds. He is amazingly talented as well. So we have all these players coming through. The NFF can tell me that out of all these, you can get even one or two to play for a Nigerian Super Eagles. For me, I think you should be able to get all of them to commit their future to the Nigerian national team setup. So he speaks for himself. He's scored in European competitions. He scored in the Premier League. He's still 18, 19. So he's still relatively young, but still he has enormous quality. And with like other players I'm going to mention on here, you don't have to play him in Nigeria Super Eagles immediately. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting them ingrained, getting them, integrated into the Nigerian football ecosystem. That's what I'm talking about. Don't let them slip through your hands. And for me, it's high time, like I said in a lot of my videos, is you should be obsessed with winning. Forget about all the excuses that people come up with. Oh, it's too arrogant. Oh, we don't want to beg anybody. Leave that at the door. Leave that at the door, my brother. Leave that right outside, because European countries are doing it. South American countries are doing it. Countries want to get the best available talent that can help them win the best trophies, the top honors, in world football, whether it's your continental trophy like AFCON, or you want to win, the World Cup, you want to go the farthest in the tournament for an African country, you need to get on board with this. Cameroon, Sierra Leone is doing it. Algeria have been doing it for years. Morocco have, bought into it, and you need to see how stacked their team is from the under-17s right up until the main national team. So this is not a question of, oh, the players are too much, we have too many players. No, scratch that. And then another player I want to talk about is Arierhi Kparobo. Arierhi Kparobo. My Bender brothers let me know. Arierhi Kparobo. He is a phenomenal goal scorer. He's got pace. He's a fox in the box. He can score different types of goals. He has a variety of finishes. And I'll tell you this: I've seen lots of young strikers, but after Victor Osimhen, I think he's got next in terms of strikers. He's got next. That's a young striker. Tolu Arokodare is where he is. Victor Boniface is where he is. But in terms of a young striker coming out from Nigerian grassroots, man, right now, I think Arierhi Kparobo, he has next. And I think he scored in the game versus Nigeria versus Egypt in that friendly encounter. I think he scored one of Nigeria's goals scored goals to give Nigeria the victory in that game. And I think he's part of the under 20 squad. So we'll be seeing him in the AFCON that's currently ongoing at the minute. So phenomenal striker. He is with Lillstrom. I hope he gets game time there, and we'll see more of him. He is a phenomenal striker I want to see play for the Nigerian Super Eagles. Unlike with most names on this list, he has only a Nigerian nationality at this minute. So don't sit on the bike. Like your George Lenny Kenna, he has only Nigerian citizenship at this minute. There's no need to sit on the bike and just hope and pray and say, okay, he's not going to switch nationalities. He's Nigerian, so he's going to stay there. So, but the advantage is, since he has only Nigerian citizenship, all you need to do is invite him, and that's it. Integrate him, make him part of the Super Eagles setup. After the World Cup qualifiers, let's get to see these players participate. This talent pool is too mad, man. It's too deep, too crazy. For you to just say, let them slip out of your grasp. No. No way, man. No way. And then, of course, I want to talk about this player. I just discovered him recently, but apparently he's been making the rounds for a bit now. He is Divine Onyemachi. Some say he's the new Ademola Lookman. I think he is himself, and while I get why people compare him to Ademola Lookman because he is a dual national, eligible to play for Nigeria, just like Ademola Lookman was, and as well he plays wide out on the left. So I think that's where the similarities lie. But I think in terms of pure skill, I think he's pretty special. He is pretty special, and you should check him out as well. Check him out. So, like I said, I'll be doing a massive reaction video. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So all these players, I'll be reacting to their videos and let you see their skills and ability. I won't say first hand, maybe second hand or third hand, maybe. And then the last player I want to talk about definitely is not least. Is someone I've talked about. He's eligible to play for Germany and also eligible to play for Nigeria. His name is Wisdom Mike. A delightfully talented player, skill for days. I've done a video about him as well. You can go check out that video, that reaction video. He is skillful, delightful on the ball. So he is a player I think she would look to have talked about, because one issue we have with Nigeria so far has been those game changers. Of course, you have your Victor Osimhen. You you have your Ademola Lookman doing his business wide and left. You know, you have some Chukwueze, but we lack those people that can make the difference through the middle, get past 2-3 players. I think he can do that 100%. This is not to say he's now better than Nwankwo. No. Like for me, what I keep saying, you don't leave, you cannot leave, you know, talent on the table. Even saying that, I'll mention Nwankwo. Nwankwo is another player as well that should be ordinarily part of the setup. So I want to know what those opinions are on these players I've mentioned. Maybe this is a part one of a series, who knows? Let me see how you like this video. Let me see how you like this content. Let me see the comments in the comment section. If you want to see more videos like this, you want to see a part 2, the second sort of story of this, let me know. And also, if you want to see a giant size, humongous sized, you know, reaction video to all these players, let me know in the comment section. So at this point, I come to the end of the video, and I'll see you on yet another video. So stay well, stay blessed. Bye bye.